My name's Karen Stuart, and I work in garment construction. At the start of the pandemic, I was in London, and we knew that we needed to move because we were in a 2-bed flat with 2 children and no garden, and we needed some more space. And also, when you make, you know that you need some space to make as well. I knew that I was going to tackle the pandemic with my construction skills, and they were going to be the things that were going to keep me going and hold me together. And it was investigating myself and what I could do. For example, I had this need to repair everything. And it's understandable because of what was going on. And I just saw everything like, oh, my jeans, they need fixing. And I did a borrow-inspired workshop just before the pandemic. So I was able to go, oh, okay, that's how we do it. And now I can play with it. And this is some of it on my jeans. I always get holes in my jeans. But the other great thing about being able to repair is that these jeans now will last me at least another year. I will probably repair them again and again, until they will fall apart. And then I will use them to repair new jeans. I also looked at what I already owned. The shops were closed. I tend not to buy ready-mades anyway. I would go to a charity shop to investigate if I needed to shift my identity. And I knew that I was moving, so I knew that my identity needed to shift. But it was like looking at what I already owned and then examining why they weren't working for me. So I got to understand the proportions of body and balance, looking at vertical and horizontal proportions, and realizing about myself that if I take a longer skirt and make it shorter, it makes me look more balanced. That was like a really important exercise for me. So I've done tons of alterations as well. So I've got my repair work, my alterations. They helped me to shift and move forward. So when I make something for myself, which I also find really important because I can step out of a whole industry of fashion, of fast fashion. I can take fabric from the beginning to the end. And it was more the end that was challenging because things weren't always fitting me properly. But because suddenly I'm like, oh, I'm really broad across my back. And the top half of my body is different from the bottom half of my body. And I might go into a shop and look at ready-mades and say that my body isn't right because I don't fit into these clothes. But I have this really powerful tool now to be able to go, oh, I can make this fit for me. And that means that my body's okay. It's all good. It's unique, as we all are. Things are starting to open up again. And I'm back in Huddersfield. And I'm able to connect. And Woven Festival has enabled me to do that. And it was only last week I was helping with the Rainbow Project, the knitted squares. And I've not knitted any of these squares, but I'm sewing one of them together. And I was like, oh, I'm connecting. And I'm connecting with people. And that's been my journey to date.